Hello, everybody. Welcome to This Day. It is Monday. It is June 13th. Glad to be here. I'm Michael Taylor with you on this day on the Monday morning. How's your day going? Hope you had a great weekend. I got popped in the face. I don't know if you can see a little cut in my face. I got popped in the face. I play basketball Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays before I come in. And I got nailed today. So anyway, I keep telling the guys, this is the moneymaker. You can't hit me here. I'm going to be on TV later, but they don't listen. Anyway, enough about me and my weekend and my day. Let's talk about what's on the show today. We got a great one for you. Democratic Club's Gina Lepowski is going to be here. Gina Lepowski, she's going to be talking about two events they have coming up. Some great speakers they have lined up, one from USC and one congressman that's coming in right here to talk to us. So stay tuned for that. And then later in the program, we have Old Pros Presents, and they got a great show. Lots of musical. They took 20 musicals, all sorts of music from those musicals. They're making some sort of big Broadway showcase. We're going to be talking to them about that. It's coming up very soon, so stay tuned for that as well. All right, right now, though, we want to keep you informed, and we have some barbecue on the way. It is summertime, and that spells barbecue. The barbecue buffet is coming. It's going to be here on July 20th at 5 p.m. in Clubhouse 5. Looks good. I love ribs. I love everything barbecue. When I lived in Texas, I ate poorly. Tickets are on sale now for $29 per person at the Clubhouse 5, and you can pick them up there. It's going to be card or check only, and make sure that you call the number on the screen or email if you have any questions about that. But what questions can you have? Summer barbecue, coleslaw, ribs, all the good stuff. Get out there, get those tickets before they sell out. Okay, let's take a check of our weather, and yeah, it does feel like summer. It's a very humid, monsoonal kind of day. So we have a little monsoonal flow. We may have a chance for storms later today. It's kind of unpredictable. It's not really a organized front. It's just kind of monsoon flow pumping into this area. We're definitely going to have some lightning and probably some rain out in the desert and the mountains, and it may leak our way. So our high is going to be 85. We're going to go from cloudy to maybe partly cloudy is going to be the best we can do today. Then look at that. This is going to clear out, and we're going to keep the high temperatures, and clouds are going to be gone. We've got lots of sun. Wednesday is going to be our warmest day, into the 90s here on Wednesday. And then we start cooling off just a little bit as we head towards the weekend. All right, sunrise, sunset. I got a beautiful shot. Hey, if you don't want to be here, it's a little muggy here. How about Columbia? Look at this beautiful picture that Dennis Harper sent us. Oh, that is gorgeous. I don't know if that's a sunrise or a sunset, but it's a fantastic shot. Sunrise this morning for us was 5:50 a.m. Sunset tonight is going to be 8:02. If you have a beautiful picture to send us, we'd love to see it. Come on now, you don't have to go all the way to Columbia to do that. You can do it right here in your own backyard. We take pets, places, sunrise, sunsets, and fun locations all over. Email them to us, lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. Make sure you include your name, where you took the picture, and we'll use it in our sunrise, sunset segment. Okay, we got a meeting to tell you about and some other stuff on the board there. And then when we come back, we'll be talking to Gina Lepowski from the Democratic Club. Stay with us.
Not all car washes are created equal. At LW Car Wash, every vehicle receives a professional hand wash, delivering the attention to detail automated washes simply can't match. From the exterior to the interior, our inside vacuum service helps keep your vehicle looking its best. We finish every wash with a meticulous hand dry clean for a spotless, streak-free shine. Fast, professional, extremely clean. Don't forget to ask about our $4 off discount with any wash package that includes inside services.
Hospice isn't about giving up. It's about showing up with compassion, expertise, and heart.
We care for the whole person, mind, body, and spirit, helping patients live each day to the fullest.
We walk with patients and families every step of the way because what we do is more than medicine. It's honoring every moment together.
Orange Hospice, with you, with heart, always. Please call us or visit orangehospice.net.
Discover Canyon Spirit, the new rail journey from the creators of Rocky Mountaineer, built on decades of world-class hospitality. See the Southwest like never before. Travel only by day and enjoy panoramic glass dome views that showcase the region's most unforgettable vistas. Relax in premium comfort, savor regionally inspired cuisine, and let the onboard hosts bring every mile to life. Seats are limited. Book your Canyon Spirit adventure now with AAA Laguna Hills.
Your smile is key to your overall health. Put it into good hands with Loberg Dental. We are restorative dentistry experts specializing in fillings, crowns, dental implants, root canals, and more. Come experience our exceptional care for yourself with a special offer for new patients. Your first exam and set of x-rays is free without insurance. Let us give you something to smile about. Visit drloberg.com today to make an appointment and get your free exam and x-rays.
Jeannie and I are already talking politics. I want to welcome from the Democratic Club, Jeannie Lepowski, to the show. Thanks for joining us, as always.
Thank you.
You guys are busy, and the primaries are done, but the general's on the way, and you have some interesting stuff coming up. Let's talk first about the USC professors coming on the 21st, just about a week away from now.
Yeah, she's coming. Yeah, just a little more than a week.
Yeah, a week and a
She'll
day.
Be here, a week and a day. Yeah, yeah. So, and this is Jody Vallejo.
Mm-hmm.
And she is an expert on, she's a sociologist, and she's an expert on immigrants and...
Right, and equity in that world. She's done like research in equity in terms of like that.
Right.
She's written a couple of books about from the barrio to the suburbs and things like that.
Right,
so
right.
she really is kind of an expert in this field, right?
Yeah, exactly. And she actually, we decided to invite her because she had an article in the Orange County Register.
Mm-hmm.
And so, one of our program committee members says, hey, this is somebody who should come and talk to us.
Yeah, right.
So her topic is immigration, civil rights, and democracy. Mm-hmm. And we're really looking forward to having her.
Yeah, and it seems like her, her studies and a lot of her research and her books run counter to a lot of the claims maybe that are out there these days about how immigrants are dragging us down and we need to deport so many people, right? So has her studies kind of look in the different direction of like
Right.
how people kind of build themselves up and make that American
Right.
dream happen.
Right, and that's actually, their researchers have been saying that for a long time, that immigrants are a boon to the country, not a drag, because they come and they start businesses, and anybody who has to go through that effort of moving from one place to another, especially from one culture to another, it's hard, and so they're highly motivated people, and plus they, even before they become citizens, they're already taxpayers.
Right.
If they're here legally, they're paying taxes. Even if they're here illegally, they still pay taxes if they work. But I mean, that's another issue. But anyway, so she should be a very interesting speaker, and we're looking forward to having her.
So how could people, tickets still available? People can get in there and join.
Well, you don't
join
need
guys?
you don't need
Is it,
tickets.
Is it open to the public?
It's open to the public,
Okay.
And club members don't have to pay, and anybody who is not a club member can either join when they come, or else they can pay $5 to get in.
Okay. Very nice. And again, that's going to be, the meeting is going to be at 7 p.m. At 6:30, the doors open. You get a little social half hour over at
Right.
Clubhouse 2.
Right.
And it's going to be next Tuesday, the 14th, correct?
Correct.
All right. I think I got all that out of the way.
Okay, well done.
And now we have David Min coming in, Congressman David Min. He's going to be coming in for a barbecue. So we got a two for you. You get to
Yes.
hear from the congressman and you get to eat some good barbecue.
Yeah, well, there's some time between the two events, but
fine.
Okay, well, yeah. But this is going to be a really fun event. It's a barbecue lunch buffet, and instead of having the same old stuff, our wonderful events director tried to find something different, and she ended up coming up with a source for barbecue.
Okay.
Which is very summer, and it's very
Absolutely.
all-American, and so that's what. So that's going to be a lot of fun, and there's a lot of organizing for door prizes, and I don't know what all. I
Don't know all the details. but
I don't know. I'm not on that committee, so I don't know the details. But I know it's going to be good, and of course, I know Dave Min is
Right.
always good. We always enjoy his message when he comes to talk to us. And so
do those feel like a little bit of a town hall? Because I mean, it's always the state of democracy is kind of the general title that a lot of congressional
Right.
representatives do, kind of thing. But is it going to be a little bit of a Q&A? Is there going to be a lot of just talking, or is it? How does those usually play out?
Well, at that kind of events, we don't usually have Q&A. At our general meetings, we always have Q&A.
Okay.
So anybody who wants to ask Professor Vallejo is welcome to. And Dave Min, if there are questions, it'll be on an informal basis, not for the entire audience. So
Right.
I'm sure he will be happy to talk to anybody who wants to come. And there are reservations required for that. And from what I've heard, spaces are already filling up pretty quickly. So if you want to go, you can, let's see, I think it's on
Yeah, that's coming up, folks. It's going to be Saturday, August 8th. And of course, Congressman Min is going to be the speaker. It's going to be at Clubhouse, too, as always, for you guys. Doors open at 10:15 a.m. and the program starts, around 11? Is that when you guys usually start?
I guess it's going to start when people get there. And I don't know what time the program actually starts. I mean, people are going to come in, they'll start socializing, they'll start, getting their raffle tickets or whatever it is that they're
and because it's going to be barbecue, the price is a little higher than the $5 usually you guys use for this thing. So it's going to be $30 for the lunch for members and $35 for non-members.
Right.
But they get that barbecue buffet and then they get to hear from the congressman. So that sounds like a fun event that you guys have going on there.
But they do need to RSVP for that one.
Okay, this is an RSVP year. Okay,
Yeah.
folks, make sure. And like she said, tickets are going fast for this one. So that's going to be a popular one. Tell me a little bit about what you guys are looking at as the general starts to approach. What are you guys doing in terms of keeping yourselves busy and inviting people? Because now we have candidates that are vying for the kind of the last track and making those final pushes. So what do you guys look for between now and the general?
Well, we started right away planning for our candidate forum. So we have this year, or this election, we're going to have 4 candidate forum meetings. One is going to be, or 2 of them are going to be in the evening, one in August and one in September, and there are 2 of them that are going to be in the daytime, August and September. So in the primary, we only had 1 daytime meeting, but that went very well and was well appreciated. And so we decided to expand that. So we have in each of the 2 months, in August, there's a daytime and an evening meeting, and in September, there's a daytime and an evening meeting. I've already sent out invitations to the people who advanced from the primary.
Right.
I won't give you the whole list of names, but I've already invited them. I can't invite anybody else because, as it turns out, this week is when people are going to start filing for local races, such as water district.
Nonpartisan races like that.
Yeah.
So you don't even know the candidates. So some of these folks you're going to have on some of the forums that are going to be coming up later because they haven't filed and they haven't announced, right?
Exactly. So we're waiting on that, and I've been, trying to, put feelers out and see who's considering running. And so far, it's been quiet for Laguna Woods. For the Laguna Woods ballot, there are some other candidates that I know are running, but we don't get to vote for them. But there are going to be several. There are going to be, I believe, 3. Well, I have it written down. 3 candidates for the El Toro Water District.
Okay.
And there are 3. I should say 3 races for El Toro. There are 4 races for Laguna Beach, and a lot of our community is not in Laguna Beach. Most of us are in Saddleback, but there is a portion of our community that does vote for Laguna Beach.
Okay.
There are 2 races for Saddleback Unified School District.
And this is where you guys play an important role, I feel like, because it's those down ticket candidates that don't ever they're barely ever on mailers, they don't have any TV commercials.
Right.
And so these are the opportunities when you bring these folks in for people to really meet the candidates and hear from them in a real way.
Yes, and so that gets really exciting. So the sooner I know who is actually running, the sooner they will get their invitations, and hopefully we'll get at least some of those in the August meetings, but we might see most of them in September.
All right. Well, Jeannie Lepowski from the Democratic Club and Barbecue Aficionado, thanks for coming in today. Appreciate it. Always good to see you.
Good to see you too. Thank you.
Thank you. Old Pros are coming up next. Stay with us.
If you believe the journey is the destination, you'll love exploring in the 2026 Subaru Crosstrek. Standard symmetrical all-wheel drive plus 33 miles per gallon, an 11.6-inch high-resolution touchscreen, plus a 180 horsepower Subaru Boxer engine. Love is out there. Find it in a Crosstrek.
Come to Frank's Irvine Subaru and celebrate the Subaru A Lot to Love event. Complimentary maintenance included on all new Subarus.
At Pearl 32 Dental, we redefine your dental experience with comfort, technology, and care. Led by Dr. Rezai and Dr. Jawad Manish, we specialize in patient-first dentistry. We do permanent crowns in just one visit with our same-day CEREC technology. From smile makeovers to laser therapy and implants, we blend artistry with innovation. We accept payment plans, or you can check out our 3-tier membership for exclusive savings. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your appointment today.
For years, Meineke has proudly served the Laguna Woods community. At our auto repair shop in Lake Forest, we offer a variety of services and repairs so that you can count on Meineke for all of your vehicle's needs. Whether it's a regular tune-up or more significant damage, our technicians are here to deliver top-quality workmanship. When you visit us, we'll ensure quick and efficient service so you can get back to your day without delay. Visit us today for unparalleled service.
At South Orange County Community College District, learning never retires. At Saddleback College and Irvine Valley College, our emeritus programs help adults 55 and older stay active, connected, and inspired through lifelong learning. From fitness and wellness to art, technology, and enrichment classes, there's something for everyone. Education isn't just about earning a degree. It's about living fully at every stage of life. Discover your next chapter today at SOCCCD.
We're laughing. Broadway concerts coming up. We got some great folks here from Old Pros. I want to welcome the Elise Kaplan Center and Robin LaValle. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so you guys have this. We talked about the show a little while ago. Now it's really coming up. Now it's time to get your tickets if you haven't already. You have 20 Broadway shows and lots of songs going on. Tell me about the origin of all this.
So I musically directed a coastline last year, and it was really a smash hit. And I realized that everybody loves Broadway in Laguna Woods Village. So I was processing for a while, and I said, you know what, I want to do a Broadway concert. And so I was thinking, I looked through all my music, and I said, I like these songs. And I auditioned, I got some beautiful actors, a wonderful co-director, and here we are today.
Oh, there you go. And our beautiful co-director is Robin LaValle. When you put a show together like this, how do you have cohesion in there? Because there are songs from totally different kind of plays with different themes, different storylines, the whole thing. How do you guys make it kind of like make sense somehow?
The easiest way for a show like this is to categorize songs within themes. Love, adventure, tragedy. And it works really well by organizing it that way. The fun too is that the singers get to switch from a tragedy song and all of a sudden they're doing comedy.
Okay.
So it works really well that way to pull it together.
And when you like you said, you just kind of pulled together a bunch of songs. What were you looking for when you were like originally just saying, okay, this, and did you say, okay, I have too many of these? How was that kind of like pared it down? Because you're a Broadway music lover, period. So you probably had 500 you wanted to put in the show.
I did. We had a lot of songs, and I called Robin. I said, you know what? Terry is Robin's husband. He's a great singer also. And I said, you know, I want to do this. I want to do that. What do you think? She said, well, this would be great. This is great. And I pulled like 30 or 40 songs, and then I pared it down.
Okay.
And then once we were actually in rehearsal for a few weeks, she went to AI and we regrouped them into these love categories and all these other, and it really developed the show in a beautiful way.
All right, well, we got a little ahead of ourselves, but how did you choose the cast? Did you have open auditions? Did you say, hey, these people, let's grab my all-stars?
No, I had a real audition.
Okay.
I mean, there was a real audition. They were provided with when the rehearsals were going to be for the next 3 months, a form. They had to prepare a 1-minute monologue. They had to prepare 2 songs, an uptune, which is kind of fast, and then a ballad.
Yeah.
And then they came up and they stood on the stage in Clubhouse 7. They performed for us. I might have asked them some questions. We had a team about 7, 8 people. This was real Broadway audition.
Okay,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Now, how do you do a set design and lighting, all that kind of stuff for songs that are from such, again, a diverse group of plays?
Because it's a concert presentation, you don't have to do the same kind of backgrounds, set designs. You just have to do a reference to a bench. Or, we have a wonderful artist who is doing paper mache, beautiful pieces that we're using in the show. And the wonderful thing too is we don't have to do major set changes. So the audience can just focus in on the songs and the actors.
Okay.
Yeah.
And tell me about the time, the dates, so make sure people can get tickets. What do we got there?
Sure. They can buy tickets at the door.
Yeah.
Our first show is in the evening of July 22nd. The doors open at 6:30 p.m. We suggest you get there about 6:15. We're expecting a very big crowd, and the show is at 7 p.m. And then on Monday, August 17th, arrive at about 2:30, 3 o'clock. The doors open at 3, also at Clubhouse 7, and the show starts at 3:30. And then we're going to do another performance in December for the Broadway Music Lovers Club, and that'll be daytime also. We're really excited, by the way, 2 daytime shows, which is really important because a lot of people don't drive anymore. So we want to make sure they can get to see our shows.
No, that's terrific. Now, from the flyer, we can see Man from La Mancha, Les Mis, Sound of Music, Fiddler on the Roof, South Pacific, and of course, Phantom of the Opera. But what are some of the other songs? Kind of go through the kind of list of things that you got there that you guys are going to be showcasing.
Well, talk about what Terry's singing, what you're singing from.
Sure.
My husband Terry is singing from Bye Bye Birdie. He's singing Conrad, which is the Elvis Presley character that they wrote about that had been drafted.
Okay.
And he's also singing one of the hardest songs on Broadway to sing. It's a patter song called Tonight at 8. Very quick patter.
Okay.
He's singing that. And I'm lucky that I get to sing a couple Ethel Merman songs from Gypsy.
You'll be great.
That's it. That's it. Yay.
Everything's coming up roses,
We
folks.
need more men, Michael.
When you're, what's a patter song? You said
A
is that
patter
like
song. In other words,
quick tempo?
yes, quick
Okay.
tempo, a lot of lyric. So it goes, da 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 that quickly.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
You know what? That song takes a lot of rehearsal because I'm also the pianist. I'm the musical director. I also play the piano. We rehearse a lot.
Yes, we do.
Right, and you have to hit, and they're going like that, so it's like not like a longer chord where you can just play it out and let it live in the moment kind of thing. You have to pop, 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 right?
Well, also, when you're accompanying someone, especially in that kind of song, you actually don't play every note.
Oh,
because
really?
they are the primary vocalist,
Okay.
and we want to hear their words.
Okay.
We don't want to hear just the piano.
Okay.
So sometimes you might just hear me do a rollout, or I just might do a chord or a and then he'll bag it out.
Yeah, Elisa really is good about accommodating the individual singer rather than saying, this is the way it was done, you have to do it exactly like that. She
Okay.
accommodates and adapts. And so,
And that's that's a great question. That's a great note there. When how do you kind of take a singer and say, okay, this is their style, this is where your range is, this is where you're at. Here's how we're going to put this together and choreograph, so to speak, and arrange this song for you.
The first thing I do is actually meet with them one-on-one, and I find their range. I have them sing as low as they can and as high as they can. And then I look at the original music. I happen to be very blessed. I can transpose on the spot. A lot of people can't do that. So
I can't.
just... Okay, you can be my assistant musical director next time. So I do that. So, and then what I do maybe is I play the song in 4 or 5 different keys till we find the right key.
Okay.
And then when the allergy season comes, we change the key again. That's true. So there's been a lot of, it's really great. And people have been wonderful. Our performers are giving so much. We've got some new people who are fantastic. So come on out and have some fun.
How do you know when a show's really starting to come together, when things are all kind of hitting?
when we get off book.
Okay.
Once we're off book and no one needs to look at the music or the script any longer, and they're actually being creative and they don't feel that pressure, that's when it starts really clicking. And people start to lighten up and get excited and go, wow, I can do this. this is fun, this is good.
Absolutely.
Then
Yeah.
you know, yeah.
And then they bring their own signature to it. They kind of they get a little brave. They go out and do a little
Yes.
nuance
And
to things.
also, you know,
Yes.
walking into Clubhouse 7 and seeing the sound guy, the lighting people, you know, the sets, that excitement too, and saying, ooh, we're going to wear our costumes today for the final
Oh, here
dress
we go.
rehearsal.
There you go. Okay. All right, folks. Well, it's coming up Wednesday, July 22nd. That is just around the corner. Doors open at 6:30. Show starts at 7. Then again on Monday, August 17th, and then maybe one on December 1st. Holiday potluck kind of fun.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Elise and Robin, thank you guys so much
Thank
for joining us.
you.
Get those tickets, folks.
Thank you.
We'll give you a Monday movie preview when we come back. Stay tuned.
The Laguna Woods History Center, the only purpose-built local history archive in Orange County, has been capturing the legacy of our community since 1977. As a nonprofit dedicated to preserving today for tomorrow, we collect, conserve, and share the history of Laguna Woods Village, the city of Laguna Woods, and the surrounding Orange County region. Step into the past and connect with the present at your community archive. Whether you're curious about local milestones, searching for historical documents, or exploring treasured artifacts, the History Center is your gateway to the stories that shape Laguna Woods. The Laguna Woods History Center is a separate building adjacent to the Village Library. We are open Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. or by appointment. Visit us and find your place in history.
For nearly 40 years, Pacific Cardiovascular Associates has been the leading cardiovascular clinic serving Laguna Hills and Laguna Woods. At PCA, our board-certified heart specialists provide compassionate care from initial consultations to routine follow-ups and more. We offer echocardiograms, stress tests, vascular studies, and pacemaker checks, all in one convenient location. With free parking and full wheelchair accessibility, PCA makes care easier than ever. Visit our website or give us a call to schedule your appointment today.
When it comes to protecting your vision from glaucoma, early intervention makes all the difference.
By using proactive steps through interventional glaucoma, we preserve your vision.
With cutting-edge technology and compassionate care,
We're changing how glaucoma is treated.
one patient at a time. As interventional glaucoma specialists, we're not just managing glaucoma, we're redefining it.
Harvard Eye Associates.
The future of vision today.
Welcome back, everybody. We've got a little bit musical theme going on here, and our movie is going to be about the same. It is Saving Mr. Banks, starring Tom Hanks, and it's a great one. It's based on the true story of P.L. Travers, who's a London author who's financially broke. She visits Los Angeles to meet Walt Disney, who's keen to adapt her Mary Poppins books for the cinema. However, his methods do not meet her approval. It's a fun one. It's also a heartwarming one, so it's a really fun movie. It's brought to us by Advanced Ear Care. It's going to be at 2 p.m. with the subtitles and 6 p.m. without the subtitles. Let's take a quick check of the weather before we go. We have a very slight chance of rain here, mostly in the mountains and the deserts, but we might get some monsoonal rain here, a little scattered showers today, so stay tuned for that if it happens. The best we're going to do today is probably maybe partly cloudy skies later today. Then we got warm temperatures the rest of the week. 91 is going to be our high on Wednesday. Okay, folks, tomorrow on the program, we're going to be welcoming folks from Assisted Living Locators, and the Boomers Club is going to be here too. That's going to do it for this edition of This Day. I'm Michael Taylor. For all of us here at Village Television, we hope you make this day a great one.